Let us now discuss the disadvantages of decision tree. So the major disadvantage is overfitting. So the model might be performing well with the trained data, but not with the test data. So a decision tree may definitely create an overfitting model. The second one, it may lead to unstable model. If there is any change in data, if there are data variations, then the decision trees would be sensitive to that. So a small change in the data will lead to different tree structures which may affect the stability of the model. The third one, decision trees might be biased towards the majority carriers or the majority classes. So what do I mean by majority classes? Sometimes we may be working with imbalanced data set. Say I'm working on a data set where 90% of the data has diabetic patients and remaining 10% non-diabetic. If I make a decision tree model, it may be biased towards the majority class, which is 90% for diabetic class. So the fourth one, decision tree model has limited expressiveness. When you compare it with other models like uh, neural network model, because it will always struggle to capture highly complex or continuous relationships in data, which was being well addressed by deep neural network. And decision trees can be inefficient when it deals with the high dimensionality. If there are many columns with irrelevant attributes, then the decision tree would be finding it to be difficult because it will definitely struggle to filter out the noise effectively. And the next one is lack of global optimization. So the lack of global optimization might result in suboptimal tree structures when you compare it with all the other algorithms. So it will be a greedy approach. So selecting the best split at each node locally may not lead to a globally optimal tree structure. The last important point is inefficient with large data sets. So decision tree is not a good choice if the data set is having a high volume, which means that it would be computationally expensive and the model would take more time to run. So which is basically a time consuming model.